We always think of winemaking as this incredibly romantic experience. You know, we're wandering through vineyards, we're cutting bunches of grapes, and believe you me, don't start me on that, because cutting half a dozen bunches of grapes is enormous fun. Cutting 20 cassettes or boxes of grapes, trust me, you've got to be so brave, you've got to be so strong, you've got to be so fit. It's another world. So believe you me, anybody who thinks that there is quite so much romance in winemaking, disabuse yourselves, reconfigure, reposition how you feel about it all. But what's also quite interesting about it is, of course, as with any activity, any business, any cooperative, any company, the level of administration, the level of organization, the level of backup and structure that is necessary. All of the while, keeping that daily eye on the weather report, looking into the future and trying to anticipate, are we going to be hit with 2 weeks of rain? Are we going to have glorious sunshine? Because we've had, again, an abnormal 3 weeks just now in this May and at the end of April. And you can't imagine the impact that has had upon the vines. I mean, we started with a small video, gosh, it could only be a couple of weeks ago, of Barbera in bud. And there was very little to show other than sticks that were bound to the wires and where the geo pruning had taken place, but not a heck of a lot else to show for it. Today, you've got a tropical forest of vineyard leaves. The whole of the countryside, you'll probably see behind me here, the backdrop, everything is so incredibly green. And we're getting these odd bursts of rain, which are only contributing to the whole process. So fast forward, I mean, we've had 3 weeks in which probably a month and a half of growth have taken place. What does this mean for the 25 vintage? It's a difficult one to call, because I think still we're going to have months of unpredictability. There's a lot of concern now that in the next few weeks we might suffer quite a lot of rain. And that, of course, as everybody knows, has an enormous potential impact in terms of rot or in terms of fungus on the grapes, and we're going to have to be incredibly careful about how that sits, while still balancing our desire and our ambition to be as non-interventionist and as sustainable as we can in all of our practices. It's not an easy game to play, and the more exposure I've had to it, the more respect I have for anybody who has produced wine over the years.